This NBA offseason was one for the ages. You hear me? Do you hear me? Welcome back to HRW Network. You already see the topic in the video. NBA offseason, one for the ages, bro. Possibly the greatest offseason of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we can call this possibly the greatest offseason of all time. So many Hall of Famers changed teams, bro. That is crazy. First, we get Kevin Durant getting traded from the Phoenix Suns to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks. That's it. And some picks. But Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks. Houston won that trade. Hands down, bro. Won that trade hands down. You get Kevin Durant with them young guns in Houston, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I'm not going to lie. Now, Kevin Durant is older. Kevin Durant is not an 82-game player anymore. But if Kevin Durant gets in the playoffs, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. You hear me? KD didn't make the playoffs last year on the Suns, and the year before that, he got swept. If he gets in the playoffs, he's going to be a problem, bro. Kevin Durant is going to be a problem in the playoffs. I'm not going to lie. Houston is deadass probably number one or number two when it comes to offseason moves. Number one and number two. Especially in the Western Conference, they're probably number one and number two. Number one for sure would possibly be the Denver Nuggets. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Denver Nuggets probably got the best out of everybody in the Western Conference. They traded away Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson, and they end up picking up Tim Hardaway Jr., and they end up bringing back Bruce Brown. That's a big deal, you feel me? Bruce Brown won a championship with them a few years ago. Michael Porter Jr. was too much money. They got 3 new players for him now. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. And they got younger. Shout out to Denver Nuggets, you feel me? They definitely had successful all season. Let's stay on the Western Conference. The LA Clippers. Wow. The old-time LA Clippers. So the Clippers this offseason signed Brook Lopez. They signed Bradley Beal. They re-signed James Harden. And they signed Christopher Paul. Wow. Wow. That is an old-ass team, bruh. And they got rid of Norman Powell, one of their young guns. And he's still in his 30s damn near. The Clippers is old, bruh. They're old. I'm not going to lie. Now, everybody's saying who can stop this Clippers team? Health. Health can stop them. Consistency can stop them. James Harden can stop them. Chris Paul getting injured will stop them. I know Chris Paul played 82 games last year. Guess what? He didn't make the playoffs. If he would have played 82 games and played the playoffs, okay, you got a point. Chris Paul is not playing 82 games for the Clippers and going on a long playoff run. That's not going to happen. Kawhi Leonard, he's been injured damn near the last 10 years straight. Respectfully. So, I think Kawhi Leonard is still going to be injured. You feel me? James Harden chokes. There's no way around it, bro. He chokes. He completely chokes. So, James Harden now is like, okay, now you have other people to pass the ball to. But we still need you to be James Harden when it's called for. That's not going to happen. You feel me? And then Bradley Beal. He's had probably the worst 2 years of his life. Everybody thought you was the problem on the Suns. Moved you to the bench. You on the bench. Y'all still suck. Now they buy you out. You come to the Clippers now. It's like you don't even think that you're that no more. We don't even think you're Washington Bradley Beal no more, bro. You've had 2 years of doing nothing. We don't even think you can score 30 a night right now, Bradley Beal. We didn't think you're past your prime right now because of the last 2 years you had in Washington. In Phoenix. So this Clippers team, bro, is going to be interesting to watch. I ain't going to lie. Right now, Jordan Poole's on the Pelicans. I guess that's not going to do nothing, you feel me? Shout out to OKC. They kept their core together. They kept J-Dub, Chet, Shea, Caruso, Jalen Williams. That's a positive. That's definitely a positive. I don't think OKC got better, but they just won a title and we kept everybody together. Usually when a nigga win a championship, they break up everybody. OKC kept their whole team together. That's a positive. Some of the losers, the Lakers just signed DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart. I know y'all need a defense, but I expect the Lakers to have a better offseason than that. The Warriors signed nobody. Not Al Horford, not Shake Milton, not nobody. This is sad. I'm not going to lie. The Warriors is sad. We know they're trying to get off Jonathan Kuminga, but y'all need to improve. The Warriors need to get better. I'm not going to lie. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, right now, it's not a championship team. We just seen them get killed in the playoffs. That's not a championship team. You feel me? Y'all was good, but y'all not championship ready. Y'all need to add more depth to that. More depth. I ain't going to lie. Y'all need more depth. Other Western Conference team, Dame is back on Portland, but he's not going to play this whole year, so I don't even know what that's going to do. But I definitely see Dame retiring as a Trailblazer. Dame is not going to leave the Trailblazers again. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to do something on Milwaukee. He didn't. Him and Giannis kind of underachieved. Injuries, coaching, whatever, they underachieved. You feel me? I definitely expect Dame to end his career in Portland now. Definitely. These are my Western Conference offseason moves. And don't you think in the comment section? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.